Hi, hello everyone. It is Tina Payne with Grace Health Scrubs, Goals of a CEO Mom. I am here tonight to talk to you guys, specifically to nurses, CNAs, LPNs, anyone in healthcare who have thought about or possibly have thought about starting their own uniform business. So I'll let a couple more people get on here so you don't miss anything. Hi, Loretta. So that I can kind of go over a couple things. I won't be going back and forth with questions right now until the very end, but so I can just kind of get through some of the things that I'm trying to talk to you guys about. So basically, what the video is the purpose of it is just to kind of go over what uniquely qualifies nurses primarily to be owners of uniform businesses. So that's what I'm going to get ready to talk about. So, hi, Kayla. Hi, Esther. So, again, I'm Tina Payne with Grace Health Scrubs. I am a nursepreneur, entrepreneur, healthcare solutions consultant for companies, working with them to improve their patient satisfaction scores as well as improve staff morale and staff retention. So those are some of the things that I do. I do several other things as well. So, but anyway, so I want to go ahead and jump right in. So the reasons that I thought of were, so one of the things is that if you are in healthcare, if you are a nurse and you've been in healthcare for any number of years, you know how much you've invested in nursing scrubs, in the business, the industry of nursing. So that's one of the main things that, uniquely qualifies us to even sell nursing scrubs. We've invested our time, we've invested our money. We know what fits. We know what looks good. We know, what the quality, we could tell the quality by just, wearing it a couple times, and feeling it and things like that. We are very in tune with the style. So those are just a few of the things that, allows us to be experts, if you will. After wearing nursing scrubs for over 12 years, I should know something about what I'm putting on my body, to go to work. You know what I mean? It's almost like you going to the hair store every weekend and nobody that looks like us owns the hair store. Why is that? But we are the biggest consumer of those products. So registered nurses are the number one consumer of scrubs, right? So why don't we have more stores? So, or why aren't we the person or the people who are either manufacturing, producing, selling, those types of things? So, if you are starting a nursing uniform company or business, you are your first customer. No one knows the product better than you, because you wear it, you've had it on before. I try to sample everything that I sell so that I can kind of get a feel for, how it is going to feel or how the customer is going to perceive it, as well as be able to tell them the features of this particular, line of scrubs. Does it have enough pockets? Is it soft? What is the fabric made of? Is it 65 polyester, 35 cotton? Is it rayon? Is it all these different types of fabrics? Because I noticed that I prefer a softer scrub than some other people may. So anyway, you are your first customer. So that's the first main reason that you are qualified to sell scrubs to other people. The second reason is, as a nurse, you have probably one of the biggest networks. If you worked in the industry for a long time, you have coworkers, you have ex-coworkers, you have ex-bosses. You probably have way more healthcare friends, than you think. So those are your customers. Those are your future clients, customers, or whatever. Those are the people that you would go to, to kind of bounce ideas off of. Like, hey, I'm going to be starting my store. What style are you wearing? What style, does your company provide? Things like that. Those are just a few ideas. But those, your friends and your ex-coworkers and coworkers now, those are your primary, your first target. You want to kind of get some feedback from them first. So that's the second thing, is that you are part of a large network of your potential clients and customers. And even, excuse me, even going a little bit deeper, actually, this is going to be my fourth reason, so let me back up. Next reason is relatability. As nurses, we have to build rapport with our patients and with their families and, people we don't know, we've met for the first time. But a lot of times when you introduce yourself as a nurse, sometimes that gives people an immediate sense of trust factor towards you, that know, like, and trust factor when it comes to, people purchasing from you. That kind of, fades away a little bit. You get that sense that they trust you. Thank you. So, sorry, my voice is like very dry. Hi, Kate. So, yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, so you have that relatability. So when you walk into like a doctor's office, for example, the fact that you are a nurse and you say, I own my own nursing uniform business or scrub store, this is what I have to offer. I am, I'm experienced in this area because I've purchased these products for over 10 or 12 years. I know what the best products are. I know what's going to fit. I know what fades. I know what shrinks, things like that. So that trust factor is almost immediately built once you get in the door. And then you can just take off from there. That's just one example of being relatable to your customer and to your future clients, because there's so many types of areas that need scrubs. It's not only nurses. However, just to give you a couple facts, the industry right now is more than 9 million nurses. The last statistic from 2012 is that it was about 9 million actually healthcare workers that were using or wearing scrubs. So that was almost 6 years ago. So I know that number is way higher now. And the average spending that registered nurses tend to spend every year on their uniforms. You could probably guess if the average amount is between $250 and $350, and that's including shoes. That's including shoes and scrubs and like accessories, stethoscopes and things like that. So we are the number one consumer of these products. Why aren't more of us starting these businesses or opening up these stores? So, that's one of the biggest things that I came to realize after I started it. You have to do your research. There is a lot to learn. It's a big curve in this industry because it's not, necessarily, we are not the ones who are running the show. You know what I mean? So it's a lot to learn, definitely. So I just want to put that out there. It's not as straightforward as people may think. However, if you can get through nursing school, you can start your own uniform store. So anyway, so we're at to number 3. That was relatability. Number 1 was you're your own customer, you have your own network, and you're relatable. And then the last thing is you have the ability to cross-sell. So what I mean by that? I mean that if you are already your own business owner, and I know a lot of nurses who own their own businesses. For example, if you have STNA training center, like I teach STNAs, I teach CPR, things like that as well. Your students for your nurse aid program, they have to wear uniforms, okay? So why aren't you the one providing those? That's always going to be a customer base. You can give it to them for a discount if you choose to, but you can always, that's something that you can add on to your current business. And then also with that particular industry with nurse aid, they have to go into nursing homes, to do their clinicals, and you take them into the clinical site. Those sites they need scrubs. So you build those relationships. It's like a tri-level type of thing. I don't know if that's the right terminology or not. I just made it up. But anyway, it's different levels, it's different layers to how far you can go as far as finding your customer. Okay, so cross-selling and upselling to your current base. You know, if you have a home health agency, you have staff, they need scrubs. If you have a hospice, they need scrubs, you know, usually. Dentist's office, doctor's office, if you're a nurse practitioner, you know, there are a variety of areas that you can go into. You don't have to only target one area, but it will be best to do the research within your city and state to see what's actually needed, whether it's going to benefit to have a brick and mortar versus just online, or to have both, or to just do direct sales. It's going to just depend on your area. There is no one answer to everyone's location, if that makes sense. So in addition to just doing that research, you want to just make sure that you are, you know, targeting the right market for that. And that's pretty much what, you know, all I had to say tonight. No, I'm just kidding. I want to just basically just encourage you guys to look into it as a business opportunity and to try to think about it as, you know, just a little bit more on a grander scale, and not only just, you know, pushing scrubs, you know, here you go, you know, that type of thing. But utilizing all of your gifts as a nurse. I feel like nurses we have superpowers. We have so many skills within our brain to, we could do so many things. It's kind of shocking. And I'm still figuring out every day different things that I can utilize because of my nursing background. So, I definitely want to encourage you, if you are interested, if you want to seek me out for more information, you can inbox me your email address. You can also, I have a link, bit.ly/ceogoals.com. We can do, you know, a quick conversation. Also, my website, Grace Health Scrubs, I have an email for that, and that's info@Grace Health Scrubs. So, just to recap real quick before I get off of here, I just wanted to just make sure you guys knew how special you are. Thank you, Chanel. How special you are as far as the broad capabilities, you know. So why are you the person to start the nursing uniform business? One, because you are the top consumer of this business. You are the main person purchasing the products, okay? That's the first reason. The second reason is you have a big network of potential customers and clients right at your fingertips that you can get feedback from, and you can talk to and bounce ideas off of, get referrals from. So you have a broad network of other nurses that you can utilize. Okay, thank you. Yes. So that second one was you have a network, a large network, and the third reason was you are relatable. You have already learned the art of building rapport with people you don't know as a nurse. So when you are working with other people, you know, that are already in the industry who need your product, you have that ability because you are already a nurse, you are the customer, and you're the owner. You have that ability to build that relationship so you're relatable to your clients and your, you know, your future customers as well. And then the last thing is so that you you have the opportunity to upsell or cross promote. If you already currently have a healthcare related business, you can cross sell with your current customers, your nurse aid students, you know, your CPR students who are in healthcare, your you know, your hospice employees, home health, the nursing homes that you utilize for your clinicals, for your students, you know. So it's a lot of different options there. So that's the fourth one, is the cross-sell or upsell of this opportunity. So like I said, if you want to get more information, you can email me. Well, first of all, you can inbox me your email if you want information and you're serious about possibly getting started. And then or you can email me at info@Grace Health Scrubs, and the information is in the the information is in the feed. And please share this live stream with other nurses so that they are aware of their capabilities as well. So I will go ahead and shut it down from there. I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of the week, and I will talk with you soon. Thank you. God bless.